Hello guys, this is Krishna and today I welcome you all on behalf of CSI Chapter 3 Code of Vit-Ap University. We'll take a look at a very important Java topic today, which is called try and catch. So what is try and catch statement? These statements are used to make our code more reliable. Just take a case in which our code throws an exception or error. So our when that occurs, our code will stop working in the normal scenario. But if we use try and catch statements, we can just design our code in a way in which if it throws an error, then our code won't stop working. So it is very important topic. It is used in real-time Java projects, and I'll start with a very simple example. I'll just create a main method. So in this main method, let me write something like try catch, and in this try, let me just try to divide a number with 0. We all know it's not possible. Our code will throw an exception, so we'll take a look at it, what it does. Like, let's say int n is equal to 50 divided by 0. So, and let's just print l, not l, let's print l. So we know it will throw an exception. So we don't want our code to stop working if it throws an exception. We want it should run fine, even though there is an exception in our code. So what we can do is we can just put the piece of code in try statement, and then it is followed by catch statement. So in catch statement, let's say it print out the exception. So if we run it, you may see it is just throwing an exception. It is not coming in red line, otherwise it would come in a red line. So it is throwing an exception. Instead of it, we can also do it like instead of printing e, we can just say th, there is an exception. And let's say we also print out exception handle. And when we run it, you may see exception handle, and there is an exception. So it is very simple. And there is one more thing in this try and catch, which is finally keyword. I'll show you with an example. What is this finally keyword? This keyword is used when we want a particular piece of code to execute, no matter if code throws an exception or not. We don't care if it throws an exception or not, but we want this should execute. Like no matter what, it should execute. So I'll do it like if we run it, you may say exception first. It tries this try block of code, but as we know, it throws an exception which is dividing by 0. So it will pass our code to catch statement. And then our Java virtual machine will execute these line of codes, and we may see it is getting executed over here. Then comes the finally block of code, which will get executed no matter what, there is an exception or not, it will get executed. And you may see it is getting executed. Okay, so let's take one more example. Let's keep it very simple. And also, I forgot to mention something, that catch statement. Catch statement is not compulsory. You can skip it. And finally, it is also not compulsory. I'll I'll show it with an example. Like, let me just remove it and try. Let's say it returns. It returns nothing. And let me just find. Maybe execute it. You may see it is returning CSI There is no cache statement. First, our code is running. It goes to try block. There is no certain error. So, because we didn't find anything in this try statement, there is just one return statement. So there is no error, which is error or exception, which is arising in this try statement. So it will execute. Then finally it will get executed no matter what our code is. So it goes to finally statement and it prints out CSI Vit-Ap. Okay, so finally, as I told, finally statement, it is also not compulsory. We can skip it. Like, let me just, instead of finally, let's say I'm using catch and exception. And let's print out catch. So this time you try to figure out what should be the output. Like, it is very simple. Just try to figure out what should be the output. Comment your answer in the comment section. We'll take a look at it. You have 5 seconds to pause the video and comment it. Okay, so let's take a look at the result. You may see there is no output because try block is not throwing any error. So there is try. So our code won't go to the catch block because try block is not throwing any error. If it throws any error, let's say okay, I think I showed you, but I'll just do it again. I am dividing 50 with 0, and you may see over here our code is going to catch block and catch block is getting executed. I hope it is clear to you. It is very important topic, so it is important to get clarity in this topic. If you still have any doubt, you can rewind the video. You can ask us in the comment section. Until then, bye bye. See you guys in our next video. Thank you.